Hi, and welcome to this presentation on sustainability at Virginia Tech. My name's Nathan King, and I'm the Campus Sustainability Manager. I'd like to talk to you a little bit today about the Office of Sustainability, as well as our new climate action commitment, and how this applies to you, how you can get involved. Because certainly climate action and sustainability are important. We want everyone to live healthy and sustainable lifestyles that help conserve resources for future generations. Because certainly we only have one planet, and so we'd like to be good stewards and take care of one another. And so to start things off, the Office of Sustainability was formed in 2009 with the original climate action commitment for the university. And our office was recognized as the central unit that would coordinate programs for campus sustainability, as well as oversee the implementation of the Virginia Tech Climate Action Commitment and Sustainability Plan. We also monitor annual utilities and greenhouse gas emissions, as well as work with faculty, staff, and other departments to develop programs and classes for students and to really utilize campus as a living learning laboratory. And then we also function as a communications hub for everything sustainability related for not only the campus community, but the broader Blacksburg and regional communities. And if you're looking for our website, we can be found at facilities.vt.edu/sustainability. And our email is sustainability@vt.edu. So please check us out. So you may be wondering, well, what is this climate action commitment that he's referred to? Well, this commitment was formed back in 2020 through a revision process that was actually sparked by students like yourself. In 2019, students not only on Virginia Tech's campus, but students and concerned citizens around the world held a series of protests and rallies, often on Fridays, to promote climate change. And Virginia Tech's administration took note of this. And shortly thereafter, President Sands issued a statement saying, "Climate change is one of the world's most pressing issues, and Virginia Tech has a duty to respond." And respond we did, because in December of that same year, a working group was formed and to take a look at the old climate action commitment and revise it into what you'll see here today. And through all this process, the document flew through university governance without a dissenting vote and was approved by the Board of Visitors in March 2021. And this is pretty significant to have this go through governance so quickly and with full broad support from around the university. And so of our 15 goals that were outlined in the climate action commitment, I'll start off with number one, which is our overarching goal for the commitment, and that is to achieve carbon neutrality by 2030. And so you may be wondering, well, what is carbon neutrality? And really, that's net zero emissions of greenhouse gases. So things like carbon dioxide, methane, or nitrous oxide. Now, these gases that we know as they're in the atmosphere, they do a really good job of trapping heat energy from the sun, which then, of course, leads to what's commonly known as the greenhouse effect. And so our goal number two, to go in concert with that overall goal, is we want to achieve 100% renewable electricity by 2030. Number three involves our steam plant and our fuel source. We'd like to achieve all natural gas fuel by 2025, with a plan to transition fully to renewable steam plant fuel after 2025. Number 4 is to reduce building energy consumption. And similarly, number 5 deals with operations of new buildings. And we're hoping to get those to be carbon neutral as well by 2030. Number 6 deals with agriculture, forestry, and land use operations. We'd also like those to be carbon neutral by 2030. Virginia Tech being a land grant university, this is obviously an important one because we have many agriculturally based programs here. Number 7 deals with waste management on campus. And we'd like to become a zero waste campus by 2030. If you're wondering what exactly is zero waste, this is defined as about an 80 to 90% diversion of waste from the landfills. And those things could be diverted to, recycling, reuse, composting, or even looking at purchasing on the front end to make smarter purchasing decisions to avoid a lot of waste in the first place. Number 8 goes along with what I just mentioned in goal 7, and that's sustainable procurement. We want our procurement policies and procedures to reflect our goal to be zero waste. And of course, goal 9 deals with transportation. We'd like to reduce single occupancy vehicle commuting to campus by 20% by 2025 and reduce transportation related greenhouse gas emissions by 40% by 2030. Now that ends most of our campus physical infrastructure related goals. And goal 10 and beyond deals with some of the non-physical and academic or financial areas of sustainability. And as you'll see here, this goal number 10 deals with our climate action living laboratory and really using campus in a way that students can get hands-on experience in dealing with climate action, energy, or other sustainability related projects. Goal 11 deals with climate justice. We want our actions, our projects and programs to really look at this justice aspect and develop this to be a core value of Virginia Tech operations, because we know that climate change disparately impacts those in poorer communities, communities of color, and things of that nature. Goal 12 deals with diminishing barriers to sustainable behavior all around campus. Goal 13 is to implement the Virginia Tech Climate Action Commitment at a high level of university administration and governance by integrating goals for facilities, education, and campus culture. Goal 14 looks at budgeting and financing. We really want to develop innovative mechanisms to generate funding and staffing to achieve these very aggressive goals. Then goal 15 looks at even more long-term pathways, especially dealing with the elimination of fossil fuels and carbon offsets by 2050. And we believe this is achievable. And certainly with technology as it is now and the technology to come in the future, we think there are a lot of great opportunities for a campus like Virginia Tech to be very innovative in ways that we meet these goals. And so I know those 15 goals were a lot to digest. And so what we've done here is to kind of group a lot of these goals into what we call 4 pillars of the Virginia Tech Climate Action Commitment implementation. And as I mentioned broadly earlier, goals 1 through 9 really deal with pillar 1, which is facilities climate action. And then certainly as students, you all will be very much involved in climate action, sustainability, education, and research, which is our pillar number 2. But also you'll be very interested in pillar number 3, which really deals with campus culture, which all of you have a role in shaping. And then lastly, we have administration and governance as pillar number 4. So that leads us to the big question. How can you help Virginia Tech reach the goals outlined in this climate action commitment? And there are a number of different ways in which you can help. For one, just learn more about our climate action commitment and how it aligns with your day-to-day campus life. When you're going to your next class and you have a bottle that you've just finished drinking, think about recycling it rather than throwing it in the trash can. As you're leaving your residence hall, think about turning off your TV or your computer or the lights before you leave the room. It's simple things like that that can add up to make a huge difference. And also, you can look within your major or minor in your department and talk to your professors and other staff members about your role in climate action commitment, as well as progress that can be made on implementation in your department. And then if you do notice barriers to sustainability on campus, share that with our office. We'd like to know so that we can partner with you on helping to eliminate or reduce those barriers. And so how does the Office of Sustainability support you? Well, we have a number of different programs that you can get involved in. And they're listed here, namely our Green Game Day team, our internship program, a student green RFP program, and then our office, of course, is always available to help answer questions you may have or give presentations on topics you may be interested in. Just reach out to us and let us know. And to get back to our internship program, this is really a great way for anyone that's a sophomore, junior, or senior to get involved with campus planning, infrastructure, and facilities and do some real projects around campus. We hire 20 students every year in different focus areas, whether that may be energy, water, waste, or food. And you'll work with different mentors around campus or in facilities to work on several different initiatives directly related to the climate action commitment. So look for hiring each spring. In terms of our other green programs that I mentioned before, you can also be a part of our Game Day Green team for home football games. This is really a great way to learn more about proper recycling at Virginia Tech, but also to interact with fans on game day and to help teach them how to recycle properly inside and outside the stadium. Then we also support a very popular program called the Green Request for Proposals program. And this is an opportunity for you to leave your sustainable legacy on campus by researching and submitting a proposal for a sustainability project that you'd like to see implemented. And this, for example, could be things like LED lights in classrooms that you may be in, or motion sensors, solar installations, or biking infrastructure like covered bike parking, and many, many more. The opportunities are limitless here. So feel free to talk to us and we'll help you develop some of these projects. And to learn more, you can visit the website listed here. You can also join our student sustainability forums, or you can join an environmental club at Virginia Tech, and there are many. We also have great events throughout the year, whether that's Earth Week in the spring or October, which is Sustainability Month. We have a sustainable transportation fair, sustainable eats tour, and many more. Just keep an eye on our office webpage or social media to learn when the exact dates are. Now, we'd also like to tell you a little bit more about our waste and recycling program, because it's important to know that Virginia Tech transitioned to single stream recycling in 2015. We know students are coming from all over the country and with different recycling programs and different ways of recycling. But here at Virginia Tech, all of your recyclable materials go into one container, which makes it nice and easy. And you can see an example here on the right of some of our labels that you'll see on our recycling bins that show what items can and can't be recycled. But when in doubt, the mantra is to just throw it out, because we don't want to contaminate an entire bin of recycling with items that can't be recycled, because then that'll just all have to get thrown into the trash. But it's also important to know that Virginia Tech's recycling rate has hovered between 30 and 40% over about the last 5 to 7 years. And certainly we'd like to continue to improve that. And for that, we need everyone helping out to do their part. And for specialty items like things like batteries or other electronics, you can contact Environmental Health and Safety to learn more about how those items can be properly disposed of. So finally, to learn more and to get involved, please do visit our website. You can also just reach out to our office directly through our email at sustainability@vt.edu. And you can keep up on the latest through our social media pages. We do have Facebook as well as Instagram, and that is @VT Sustainable. And for an even more in-depth look at our sustainability progress and our climate action progress to date, be sure to check out our Sustainability Annual Report, which is also located on our website, as it's just a wealth of knowledge and information on everything going on with those 15 goals. So again, I want to thank you for your time. And I'd like to encourage you, of course, to get more involved in climate action, sustainability, and energy at Virginia Tech. We'd love to see you at our events. We'd love to see you come volunteer in any of our programs. Again, please do reach out to us. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks, and have a great rest of your day. Bye.